Hello, my name is Heather Buzzard, and I'm going to read a poem called The Wayfarers, Birth of the Carnival. And I wrote this poem because it reminds me of the very first birth of the first ever carnival in England a long time ago, in the springtime. The Wayfarers. Far and away from the broad streets of Mayfair, in countryside havens, the creatures of Wayfair crept out of their caves and their fields and burrows, lumbered past Stonehenge through puddles and furrows. Tiresome efforts glean little but dull a day. Springtime grows ripe, thus it's time for a holiday. In the county of Devon grew restless the stoats, rolling all round the meadow in winter fur coats, to and fro bobbing, a stampede of horses, carried along by centrifugal forces. From ribbons of May Day no one cared to hide, spun the roundabout race of Miss Caris L. Ride. On the peak of Mount Peaked we find Ferris wheel, hung upside down sideways and caught by the heel. He tumbled down, swinging his laugh and his limbs, swooped slow to the base, spouting whistles and hymns. Then, being the wheeler that old Ferris was, he popped to the top and round again just because. Stirring in Yorkshire below in a valley, a menagerie tended to by Jack and by Sally put on a parade in the post-tea time rush. Marching about were fox, badger, and thrush. Robins were jockeys and barks did abound. All aboard, animals of merry-go-round. Atop hillsides of Brecon we spot Roll Our Coaster, zoom down a gorge and spit out like a toaster. Fraught with folly and tottering, something precarious, this unruly attraction proved truly hilarious. Treading down bracken and gathering speed, the chase carried on like a galloping steed. Valencia Carnivore was last of the chums. She, nicknamed Val Carney, played banjo and drums. Now from last name to first she was called Carnival. This smorgasbord gypsy did battle royale. For sweetmeats and fine treats was ever voracious, a musical temptress both hungry and gracious. Carnival then brought beasts of England together, from hedgehogs and adders to birds of a feather, to respite from drear London fog on the land, or song and dance by the seaside with greatest of candor. Here all creatures of peculiar nomenclature made amusement rides free, inspiration from nature. Swiftly poured from the island so many a fellow, costume garb all done up in a marigold yellow, ginger beer, pasties with apples of candy, a regular spread of all stuffs fine and dandy. And henceforth no holiday was fully as droll as carnivals of Caris, Ferris, Merry, and Roll.